When it comes to your hair and incorporating Ayurvedic hair care into your regimen, your scalp care is really, really important. It's so important to keep that scalp healthy, be able to promote it to grow, stimulate it, keep it healthy, keep it in a clean environment as well, meaning like doing treatments that are going to cleanse your scalp in a gentle way without pulling out a lot of, the moisture that you need if your hair is very dry. So many things that go into scalp treatments, and I'm going to share with you how important it is to do scalp treatments and to be regular and consistent with it, because this is part of promoting your hair to grow, getting it thicker, stronger from the roots, so that way your length can look gorgeous. So, this is really important. This is like your foundation, okay? So let's get into it. I'm gonna help you get that straight today. And welcome, my name is Khadija. I am the CEO and founder of Hennasooq, this amazing brand that has been going really crazy lately. Thank you so much for all the traffic and the comments and everything that we've been doing lately, opening the space in Columbia, Maryland, grand opening, so exciting. And I specialize in henna natural hair color and Ayurvedic healthy hair care, and I also do henna and jaguar body art as well. And remember, our next hair challenge is coming up really soon. Me and my sister are gonna be creating brand new content for you guys, so stay tuned for that. You don't wanna miss that. When you're using these scalp treatments, you are really promoting hair to grow and stronger. Those roots, they need to be your foundation. They're your focus of like starting and then maintaining that length, because maintaining that length is tied into that hair growth, right? Because you want to see the results, as time progresses. So scalp treatments help you control and get rid of some of the dandruff that you'll be experiencing, psoriasis, any scalp conditions. Some of you are suffering from alopecia. You just really want to get that going, get it really healthy. These scalp treatments, Ayurvedic hair care, the herbs, because they're so potent and strong, because it's full strength basically when you're using the powders, are so essential to getting that started. And the oils that you can get from Ayurvedic treatments are a bonus in that, to maintain moisture as well, because so they go like hand in hand. But you're basically also cleansing your scalp, clearing it of anything that could be obstructing the growth, just really nurturing that environment, like your garden, like the health of your whole body, because all that ties into, yes, many people do mention that we've been talking about a lot of the outer, right? And it's the inner as well. There's a lot in inner, definitely be paying attention to that, to your health inside your body, as well as your outer with these masks and these treatments to get you, going, and try to really eliminate a lot of the chemicals that you're using, because that is really slowing your body down. When your body has to deal with focusing on chemicals and making sure your body, stays kind of healthy with that, it's busy doing that. It's depleting the resources that you have to focus on your overall health. When you're using natural ingredients, raw natural herbs, raw natural foods, water, and really giving your body the tools to flourish, you're like honoring your body. You're honoring your whole self. And you're gonna see a difference for sure. And you're gonna release natural oils from your hair to be very conditioning. Say goodbye to dry scalp, itchy, dryness, all that irritation. This is gonna help you out. Get started on that, all those hair goals that you have for this year, starting out fresh. And and there's even like different times, definitely need to see my other videos of different times of the month where it's good to cut your hair and maintain the health of overall, because once you get this foundation, you're ready to add on those extra steps. And with all these videos that I have here on YouTube, you can create that regimen. If you're not really sure and you're kind of like, well, it's a lot of information, and some of you that are watching like, okay, it's a lot of, Khadijah's talking and explaining all these things and it's a lot, maybe you don't have time for that. You're kind of like, I need something that's a little bit quicker. And that's okay. If you don't want to sit here always and watch the whole thing, or maybe you're listening in the background, whatever it may be that's easy for you. Because that's the thing. I want it to be easy for you guys. So if you want an easy fix right now, then you definitely got to go to Hennasooq.com. Click the shop. There's going to be a drop down menu, and then there's going to be this area called featured, and there's a hair regimen guide under that featured category. And right there, I break it down, like hair regimen plans that are easy to follow. They come with the products and the digital content. So the difference from your face and the skin on your body is that the scalp has more sebaceous glands. So therefore you're sweating and there's a lot going on, in this area. So they're like Rasul clay. That's a good one. So if you want to detox, Rasul clay is your best friend. And we have a lot of Rasul clays ready to use masks. And we also have the actual Rasul clay that you can use directly and mix it yourself. The skin struggles to maintain hydration on the scalp as a part to the rest of the body. So which is why you might find that your scalp is either very dry or very oily. So the microbiome is a healthy community of bacteria that helps balance the scalp. And that is why it's important to do scalp treatments, because you're going to be using these massive treatments to regulate and help maintain the healthy microbiome bacteria of your scalp. So now the question is so what can you do? Okay, this is the juicy part that you're waiting for. What can we do? All right, now that we know all this information, where can we start? Well, first and foremost, you're going to use a sulfate-free shampoo, such as our Ayurvedic infused shampoo bars, our cleansing co-wash that has shikakai in it, and also our hair washes that are basically liquid shampoo that are infused with herbs. These are really good, like the cassia neem hair wash is very, very good for scalp. If you have any scalp issues, that's your go-to. If you want something that's a little bit more moisturizing, then the shampoo bars and the cleansing co-wash will also be something that you can use to cleanse your hair, but it's very, very nourishing. Our shampoo bars are like conditioning bars that are cleansing. So they're really infused with a lot of extra oils to be very hydrating. Second, you're going to be focusing on the nourishment and the hydration aspects of the treatments that you're going to be using for your scalp, such as the Ayurvedic scalp and root mask. Yes, must have. And also anything with cassia is also very cleansing yet moisturizing at the same time. So like the sweet honey hair nourisher is a must have. That one is like that one's a good. Like you definitely have to have that. And definitely use cassia. It's a very good herb for your scalp, for treatments, as well, because it's very cleansing and gentle as well. And thirdly, last but not least, you want to stimulate your scalp, massage it, give it a little gentle scrub, not with your nails. Remember, with your fingertips, we want to be gentle, get up in there. That's why the best part of the salon is getting your hair washed. I don't know about you guys, but I love it. So you can use also, a little massager as well if you prefer. But what I wanted to note is that we specifically put into our hair washes sea salt. I'm not sure if any of you guys noticed that, but we did it on purpose because we wanted it to be a little exfoliating, a little bit of a treatment for the scalp. So, and I know we probably don't talk about that enough, but that is why I added that particular ingredient, because our hair washes and our conditioning, shampoo bars and the cleansing co-wash, in general, all three of those items are really good treatments. We're really focusing on the hair from the scalp all the way to the ends. But our liquid hair washes, those are infused with sea salt, which makes it a gentle exfoliator. So you gotta have those. That's a must have go-to, and use it as a treatment. If you use the soap net for more clarifying, cassia neem when you're treating your scalp. And our other one with infused with zysphus powder is more like something that you can use as often as you need to wash, like a little bit more often, and it adds a lot of volume to the hair as well, and thickness. So those of you who have like thin, fragile hair, the zysphus is really good for you. Now, how often should you be doing these scalp treatments? Ideally on your wash day. So it varies person to person. It depends on your hair type. Of course, we gotta, a lot of people that do wash their hair every week, and then we have some people that need to wash their hair more often. Maybe the hair is very oily, so it's every like 2 or 3 days. So just balance that out. Once you get to like writing everything down that you're doing for at least 6 to 8 weeks, you can revise it, and that'll be your foundation. That's why you need the e-journal that we have, so you can keep track of all of these things. And then once you kind of are starting to get that rhythm, you'll start to notice like, okay, this was good. No, my hair didn't really like that. So that's a foundation thing that you need to do. Like, you need to be writing it down. If you want a plan, you need to start you need to start, because you're getting to know your hair, and that's important. If you can't go to a professional, in a salon setting, or have access to like a natural hair professional in some capacity, you're gonna have to do it on your own. You're definitely, you could book virtual consultations with me. You can book consultations in person in Columbia, Maryland as well. I know some of you have been talking about coming out of state to come see me. I can't wait. But start somewhere. If it's not possible for you, again, I'm trying to make this super easy for you guys. Just get the e-journal right from our website at hennasooq.com. Start writing everything down. You got to get to know your hair. You got to know what it needs in that moment, because it's going to change by the weather, like the time of the year, the moon and sun cycles. A lot of people follow that as well. There's a lot going on that factors into your hair and who you are. I know I've talked too much. I love you guys for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you guys. I hope that as long as I've been chatting, some of this has helped you. I want to know in the comments below, what are your next steps? Where are you heading? What's going on? How are we getting that scalp healthy? What's the plan of action? I want to know what you're doing. Any questions that you have, let me know below. I want this to be easy for you. I want you to love these experiences and really tap into caring for yourself. It's so important, because all that energy that you're putting into you makes you a better you for everyone else, and that's really, really important. So don't ever forget that. So I hope to see you guys soon. Don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.